What's up, YouTube? As I begin to explore the great outdoors, I felt there was something that I really needed to add to my campsite arsenal. A 12-volt camp shower. So this was my pandemic panic purchase. And obviously you can tell what it is. It's actually a 12-volt shower head. So you basically just plug this in the 12-volt power. You drop this into some water, and then water will come out of here. It has a little suction cup. It also has a hook so that you can put it on the side of the vehicle. But anyway, I just went ahead and grabbed one of these. Now, I wish I had gotten the battery operated one because it's a little bit simpler and I wouldn't have to worry about plugging it in, but it should be fine. But I got one of these because I was like, hey, the problem is, I believe like 90% of the time, if you hit like the dirty bits, we all know what the dirty bits are, you're going to be fine. But I can't really wash my hair in a bucket, which is what I generally do. I basically have a bucket that I use. I have 3 different collapsible buckets, which I'll talk about in a separate video, but they each have a different task. This one, I'm just going to generally go over them. This is my little one. This is what I use to wash up in the van every day. This is the toilet bucket. It's a replacement for a green one I had that was about the same size, because that one got a hole in it. And then I have this big one with a lid that is also collapsible, and I literally keep this one to go with this. We have our stove back here, so we're going to heat up some water. We're going to do a little bit of cold water mixed with hot water, and we're going to try out this shower, which I have not tried out yet. Set up to go. I have the shower head set right here on a hook. I can take this off and the little thing stays right there. Mine is a 12-volt shower. So what I did was I grabbed the rock pails from the van and I have the 12-volt plugged right into here. And then this thing right here, it basically gets dropped into the water, and then there is an on switch right here. You can go pretty far from your power source. Like, this is a lot of leeway for getting you from your power source. I still would prefer a battery operated one, but this is fine. There's a lot of cord here to get you from your power source. There's an on off button, and then on here there's a minimum and maximum setting. So we're gonna put this in the water. Yep, it's all good to go. Then we're just gonna, let's make sure it's not pointing towards the rock piles, but let's point it away. And this stuff is just dirty, so I don't really care if it gets wet, but let's see. And there we are. Ugh. Ugh. Woo! That was actually pretty good water pressure. I'm kind of shocked. So obviously the actual washing up I'm going to do in private, but I'll talk to you about how the shower went afterwards. So it basically turned out great. I basically just put on a pair of shorts and a bra top. I know I'm being like, oh, ooh, sexy in this video. But so much water still falling through my face. It actually did. It did a great job, you know. I did, because like my water supply is limited, only as much as I can carry. I basically soaped up all the important parts of my body first. You know, wipe those down really good, and then I just used the sprayer to rinse off and also to wash my hair. So for me, it worked out fine. Like, it's not the same as an indoor shower. And also, like, I have as much water as I personally myself put in the bucket, so I can't keep going. And I did run short and have to, like, do a little water refill. But otherwise, and that wasn't, I didn't fill up the bucket, by the way. I think if that bucket was full, it would have been more than enough for a shower, depending on, like, you know, how much water I put on my hair. But worked out great for me, even with it being like 12 volt operated and me needing 12 volt power as a power source. It worked out great. I could also plug this in. I do have a 12 volt cable that comes out of the back of my van. In fact, I had the rock pails plugged up to it so it could charge just before this, so I can plug it into the actual van and wash up closer to the van. It was just easier to do it on the canopy. All right, y'all guys have seen enough of me. See you in the next video.